Yeah, so today I want to share with you our new features in consent department. New feature called consent lifecycle, and we also prepared specific tool called consent migration that allows every current customer that use consents to be able to migrate to new UI and get all these great features. So let's start by me sharing the screen. Okay. Let's go inside. This is our site. Now you can see that we are in consent, but it's different app aligned with all the sub design language, and also here we have our old consent actually migrated to new UI. Okay, so when we go inside and click on it, we can see still that it's English language with specific version, but now we can click on the language itself and see also the URL that was defined before, but also actions and statuses. And it's actually all the new exciting features. So if you put your mouse on this symbol, you can see that it is a published version of consent statement, meaning that users that will be registering to the site will be providing their approval to this specific published consent. But we also can define new consent. Okay, we can define, let's say, for Czech language, defined version 2. Okay, and we also have the possibility to choose specific file. I'm not sure we have PDF here, but maybe. Okay, let's see. Okay, so now it's actually uploading into our storage system the consent document. Okay, and here I can choose whether to publish this consent or just save it as draft. Let's click on draft and click add. Okay, and now we can even go back and forth and see that we have two languages available for the same consent. Okay, one in English, it's an old one that was migrated, and Czech one that we actually prepared now, and it has version number 2. It have clickable URL that you can use in your browser and just open the document. Okay, okay, I'll close it. But actually behind the scenes, it goes to our services and then to the storage provider and download the file. Okay, so now we can see that the status is draft, and we have 3 dots in actions column. Clicking on that, we can see all the availabilities now. So if you remember, an older consent, all new consents that you create can only be published. Now we are in draft. We can either delete it, edit it, duplicate it, or publish it. Let's say I want to delete it. I don't need it anymore, so it's going to be deleted. And next time I'll come, there are no legal statements. Okay, so let's create maybe new one called version 3 and upload different document for it. Okay, and also save it as draft, and I want to do it because I want to change it to publish later. Okay, so we are going back. We see that we have our Czech language, and clicking on it we can see that it is in status draft, and now I will make it publish. Go back, and I'll see here that the version is shown because now we have two published versions of same consent, one for English-speaking users and second for Czech-speaking users. There are more possibilities, of course. You can edit. I should state that once specific statement is in a published state, and the only thing that you can do is actually to duplicate it, and then it will be duplicated and become new published version, but you can change it to draft. So published version we can delete, and it is for audit purposes. And also once we, let's say, create new version for the same language and make it publish, I want to show you that the previous one will become an historic. Okay, it's also done for audit purposes. So users that were signed for older versions will still be available to see their agreement, and for admins they can know what version exactly this was and when it was created, and what is current published version, and etc. So this is our new features in consent department, and I hope you enjoyed the show. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Oleg.
Thank you.